So we are very good as parents asking our students, I call them students, I don't call them
Yeah, yeah.
kids, sorry. It's just what we do at Order Out of Chaos. We always, most parents say, what do you have to do today? Right?
Yes.
Kid comes in the
Yes.
door. What do you have? What do you have to do? What homework do you
Yeah.
have today?
Right.
I don't like that. Sorry, I'm a New Yorker. I'm very like this. I don't like that because all you're really doing is asking your child to recite a to-do list.
hmm
What I prefer is when do you have the time? How are you going to make the time? What might also get in your way? And how are you going to know that? So that's like, how do we as parents teach time? Now, again, there's ways to teach time to an 8-year-old, and there's ways to teach time to a 16-year-old. And I know we don't have time for all of that today, but it's that type of questions, right? That type of like parent-led language is what we call it, that really gets the brain to start thinking about time, thinking about prioritization, thinking about planning. It's, in fact, to the point where one of my favorite questions to ask your child is, what is your plan? It is my absolute number one favorite question. Now, what I like though is, what is your plan? And there needs to be something after that. So even if you have an 8-year-old at home, what is your plan? Like, let's say you picked your child up from school. What is your plan when we go in the door? What is your plan after dinner? Actually, what you're doing there is you're teaching time. You're teaching what comes next. You're teaching ordination. You're teaching future awareness. All of that is time. If you have an older student, you might do something obviously a little more nuanced and obviously a little more complicated. You might say, I know you have, because you mentioned it, or we as parents unfortunately know everything our kids are doing. That's a talk for another day. But you might go, I know you have 2 tests on Friday and you have soccer practice till like 9 o'clock Thursday night. What's your plan for getting your studying done this week? Now, I know everyone's going to go, what happens if my kid says, I don't know? I'm okay with the I don't knows. In fact, I think you want the I don't knows because the I don't knows are going to tell you what your child does know, how much they understand about time, how much they understand about, gives you a real insight into what their brains are capable of. And I know that's another whole thing too, but that type of questioning, when are you going to have the time? What is your plan? What may get in your way? Is actually questions that help your child better relate to time.
What could get in your way is brilliant.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Because
So,
we need to see time holistically, right? It's
yeah.
not just, oh, I have a math test. You might have grandma might be coming. It's not, and it's not always about school. I really want to say that. Maybe you have a party. Maybe you have field hockey practice. Maybe grandma's coming for dinner. I mean, I'm just thinking of all the different things that actually may get in your way.